get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why shouldn't it be true? I get a kick out of brew. There's only one beer left.
Let's begin. So, there's a game that's run into my mind and had me thinking potentially why I have this certain feeling game. And I low-key felt as if this game was heavily understated at the fact that it had a lot of aspects that a lot of players are deeping for when it comes to the current state of the Roblox community. What I mean by that is that a lot of us tend to find games that have high quality in terms of high quality, but a lot of people define high quantity with a whole lot of high quality. I found a game called Legacy Piece of probably 2 weeks ago, and I'm still currently playing it right now because I just wanted to check the average reviews, and it's currently approaching its first update, which seems a bit promising, but I wanted to give a further review before I actually hop into update 1. Now, the game, when I say it's criminally underrated, is the fact that each and everything that is foretold within the game seems very unique in terms of other games. When you hop into a Roblox One Piece game, you're often met by your first item is something that you do, and it doesn't really have too much story. It just tells you to defeat 5 bandits across the time, and also you level up and you gain your masteries. Now, the games that you probably see now don't really have the whole aspect of inventing the whole bandit beater, but having a little insight upon it. What I mean by that is that there's a lot of games that adopt this whole bandit beater with consideration, as they feel as if that bandit beaters are too much dopaminic, meaning that they etched upon dopamine. Because if you can repeat that shit 2 times in one time and not get tired, probably you're a zombie and no. Anyway, so when I got into the first game, I didn't really have too much instructions upon the game, but what I could say is it did most for all One Piece games, because there were a lot of things that seemed inactive. There were a lot of things that a lot of games don't seem to bring back in it. They don't bring the real life aspect of the game. What I mean is there's not a lot of, there's just grass with no, like what I mean by that is that there's a lot of things that they embedded, like cows, cattle, this, that. I'm not going to go into much detail, but a lot of things that I found that really seemed very convincing is how they managed their whole food system came up with probably more than. And personally for me, I know that's a bit short because now each and everything is going to be unique. And also a lot of Roblox streams tend to be more unique than each and every random player. I don't want to see someone that's rocking up with Mira and I'm rocking up with Mira. We do not act the same. And also it doesn't really look too good, because what if we're just PvPing and eventually we're done? I don't really know. But and at the same time, it actually brought me to a certain conclusion of which I can give them props in terms of fruit review. Personally for me, you made something unique when you came up with your diamond and you also came up with your wax fruit. I never see so much wax fruit. I never see any recognition in wax fruit. That's why I feel as if it was underrated when it came to the One Piece manga or the One Piece anime, I guess. But I always see this as something good because they brought in things that really are not really overtouched. If you go to an anime fan currently right now that watches One Piece and you tell them who was the owner of the wax fruit at that time, they wouldn't even tell you. And I'm not going to tell you because I do know who it is. But at the same time, you do you. But hey man, that's enough of this. Now let's go into the star weapon. I think I found this really very annoying at some factors because a lot of times they were kind of a mismatch. The only thing that has been released so far is one sword style and whatchamacallit, Sanji's fighting style. I don't know what it's called. Yes, Black Leg. Yes, I got it finally. So upon the time when I read this, I indebted Black Leg because it seemed like it had more combo worthy and it was chill and fun. that was something much better. But honestly, I feel as if you could have embedded a lot of more since you brought Skywalk within the game, within the early stages of the world. Even though I feel as if it should have came in update 1, where you can leap and do all that. Even for my apping, I know that is true. I want to make this shorter. And now we have the maps. The maps are pretty long, but there's a lot of things that really told me about the overview about this game. Route C is really in depth a whole time where it's a large map. There's a lot of things to explore. There's a lot of things you gotta see. So when I saw a lot of reviews and a lot of people saying this is the worst anime game of all time when it came to maps, I don't blame you when it came to the maps because it will take a lot of time. But let me tell you something. If you're going through a struggle of having big maps because of the fact that there's a lot of progression when it comes to it, then I don't think One Piece Roblox anime in terms of games that really in-depth at. A lot of games you can play is block shoots, but it really told me what the Roblox anime community who sides with Route C's. Now let me tell you, Route C is currently right now is a good game, but at the same time, do you think it's gonna reach do you think it's gonna reach the peak that Block Shoot has peaked at? That's a thing for you guys to say. And I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna say yes, because a lot of times it's between both sides of the smile. You get me? So I think that's about it. And then also, my overall opinion, the game could use a lot of things that could be improved. I see that the leads, the developers that are currently producing Legacy Piece, seem a little interactive, and I've seen one of my buddies who has played with them actually transport into a cow. Probably link to his YouTube in the description if I see him. But also, that's about it, and my overall rating for this game is I'd give it a solid 7. The 3 that it's missing is everything that I constantly. But y'all have a decision, so y'all can make your own decision yourselves and y'all can review it. There'll be a lot more. I think I'm gonna end it off here because this was too much. I'm currently sick right now, so my voice is kind of achy, you know. But I think I'm gonna take off, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Peace.